Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I think I've got all the tech set up right. It looks like we've got a bunch of people watching us on Facebook. And Francis says, "Hi, Jessica. Happy New Year" over on Facebook. And if you see me looking over there, that's because I'm checking YouTube. I've got monitors going. You wouldn't believe all the stuff I've got going on here. Hello to Lori and Nancy and Tamara and Yarn Folk, hi. And Amy Farm Girl and Melinda Hayward. I'm gonna do my best to keep up with all of the comments as we go. If I miss your comment, I apologize. It's just me over here. And hi, Deborah and Kathy. And let's see, who else? Dawn and another Debbie and Chris and Karen. Happy Tuesday, friends. I just emailed everyone to let you know, and another Deborah. We've got lots of Deborahs and Sylvie. I'm so glad that you're all here joining me. I have, like I said, kind of big news, big announcement. And when I do, I like to go live because it's more fun that way, right? It's always more fun when we can connect this way. So I have some slides prepared, and hopefully that will all go well. And yeah, as you see the video, just comment on it. Let me know where you're joining me from. I'm going to introduce myself to all of our new friends, our new faces, and we will get everything going here. All right. So I think what I want to do, I've got buttons to press, friends. All right. There it is. So that's the big news, friends, is that I am hosting the second annual Knit Happy Summit. It is coming up this month in just a couple weeks on January 23rd. It'll run from the big event, the big summit will run from January 23rd through the 26th. So that's a Thursday through a Sunday. And those of you who joined us last year, I'd love to know if you were there last year. For last year, it was in February. Moved it a little bit earlier this year. Just, scheduling and all of that. And so I have many more details to share with you all. But if you joined for the summit last year, I'd love to know what your thoughts were, what your experience was, if you enjoyed it. And I'm just checking for more comments and any questions. So I'm going to go through at the kind of what I prepared to share with you. Make sure that I get through it as quickly as I can because I don't want to keep you for, your whole evening. And then at the end, I will go through and see if there are any questions, and I'll answer them as many as I can live. If you're watching on the replay, comment, let me know Team Replay in the chat, and I will make sure I check your comments. If you're watching on Facebook, feel free to tag me. I'm Jessica Ayes. And if you're watching on YouTube, I will check there too. I don't think there's a way to tag over on YouTube. And we've got lots more friends. Jackie says, I'm so excited. Let's see. The comments are coming, but they're coming slowly. Let me see if I can see them up here. I told you I've got windows galore. Deborah says hello. Yeah. All right. I will come back to the comments as I can. So let's get into kind of the meat of it all. I want to share all of the details with you, make sure that you know everything that you need to know. And hi, Stacy. All right, so here we go. So I want to introduce myself. As I said, for those of you who are new to my world, we've had a lot of new friends joining us recently. So you may not know all about the summit or all about me, and I want to just take a few quick moments and share that with you all. So my name, as I said, is Jessica Ayes, and I am the knitwear designer behind Double the Stitches and also the host of the Stitch Society membership. And I am so thrilled, beyond thrilled, to officially make the big announcement that registration for the second annual Knit Happy Summit is open. This is the event for you if you are a passionate knitter, an adventurous knitter, a curious knitter, an obsessive knitter, an addicted knitter. This is for you, for those of you who are ready to build their skills, to learn from a group of really, I think, the best group of experts, of instructors, of designers, of teachers, and have an incredible time connecting together, being together in community of yarn loving friends. I saw on someone's page, I think it might have been Eagle Bend Alpaca Farm, and I do some design work with them, some collaborations. And I think what it said was, I don't know, yarn is the answer. I don't know what the question is. It doesn't matter. Yarn is the answer. So I think that was you, Linda, if you're watching. So if you joined me for the summit last year, I'd love to know what your experience was in the comments. I'd love to know your favorite part, what you are looking most forward to this year. I want to also talk about what to expect for those of you who are new and don't know, have any idea what is a summit? What is a knitting summit? So, a knitting summit is 100% virtual, it's online. You can enjoy it from your favorite comfy spot in your house or wherever you like to spend time knitting, that recliner chair, that couch, your bed, wherever it is. It's bringing people together, bringing knitters together with designers, instructors, fiber artists to share our love of knitting and for us to share what we know, the things that caused us the gray hairs and ripping our projects out, and just to cut through all of the noise, to ditch the fluff. There's no long, boring backstories here. This is not like when you go to look up a recipe for cookies on the internet and you get 4 paragraphs about why they like cookies and who gave them the recipe and what their relationship was before they tell you the ingredients. So we're cutting out all of that and we're getting right to the meat of it, to the heart of it. And we're going to share our actionable tips and tricks. We've got master designers and instructors. We're just sharing all those things that we wish that we knew when we started, giving you the gift of our experience, of our knowledge. And so if your New Year's resolution this year was to pick up a new knitting skill, to tackle more ambitious projects, you are in the right place. It's happening again from Thursday, January 23rd through the January 26th. So that's Thursday through Sunday. And you'll get to enjoy a new batch of presentations. A new group of presentations will be released each morning at 9 o'clock Eastern time. And you will have the ability to watch them 100% for free for 48 hours. And that is really, it came up sometimes during the summit last year with all of us being global all over the world. We have instructors from all over the world. We have attendees from all over the world. And it's 48 hours no matter where you live in the world. So it might be evening when I, first release them, but you still get 48 hours from that point. So trying to keep that fair. A lot of summit hosts I know, probably more in the business to business kind of environment, release them only for 24 hours. But I don't feel like that's enough time. I know you have busy lives and other things that you have going on. And so instead of for 24 hours, you'll get 48 hours. That's 2 full days to watch as much as you want. But it is jam-packed. And so my advice to you really is not to try to watch everything. It can be really overwhelming. Your brain might melt. And so what I want you to do is to go through each day's presentations, pick out the ones that really you feel will help you the most right now where you are in your knitting journey, and make sure that you get to watch those. And then if you have more time, you can come back and watch the others. We'll have some speaker panels where you can ask questions, connect with fellow knitters and our speakers, and those will be hosted live on Zoom. We're going to have fun activities like bingo and engaging discussions in our Facebook group. There will be prizes for most engaged attendees. And I just have so many fun activities and prizes planned for you. But the best part of it all, like I said, is for 48 hours for each group of presentations, you can watch those 100% for free. Doing my best really to make this event as attainable and as accessible as I can for all of our attendees. And I wanted to share my, there we go. I wanted to introduce you to our speakers for the Knit Happy Summit. And when you visit the website, knithappysummit.com, to sign up and grab your free ticket, you'll have the opportunity to see all of the amazing speakers who have raised their hand and said yes, that they believe in the value, that they believe in the mission of the summit, and that they can't wait to share their knowledge and experience and expertise with you. So I want you to have a chance to get to know them better while they get to know you better. And it's really the best of both worlds. I also, of course, need to thank our sponsors. We have four amazing sponsors this year. An event of this scale is definitely not something that's easy to host. There's a lot of tech, a ton of time invested. We're talking, this is a project I have been working on for months, literally months. Oh, Stacy shared something in the comments I wanted to mention, referring to what I just said. She said that I listened to your advice last year and I really looked for at specific presentations to review, so not to get overwhelmed as there were so many to choose from. Was able to focus better and select certain ones. Last year was my very first summit, and it was awesome. I learned so much and continue to learn. Thank you for doing this again. And lots of friends already registered. So I'm just so thrilled to see we have, I think it was over 350 people who have registered so far in less than 24 hours. And that just keeps growing every minute. So like I said, I want to make sure I take some time and thank our sponsors because without them, this event really, truly would not be possible. And throughout the event, you'll hear me talking about the sponsors. So it might feel, you might feel like you're being sold to. But this is our livelihood, this is our business, this is how we pay our bills. And so of course we want to share our beautiful and amazing projects with you, our products with you, our offerings. So it is limited really to our sponsors as far as that goes. And you'll have opportunities to get to sign up for the speakers email lists so that you can learn more about them and what they have to offer. I first want to start off and mention the Stitch Society membership. So that is my membership. It is something you'll hear me talk a lot about. It is something that when you grab a VIP ticket, you'll have the option to claim 30 days free in the membership for it. It's an offer for new members to get a taste of the Stitch Society and everything that I offer. Everything from monthly patterns to twice monthly stitch sessions on Zoom. We get together and it's really has that feeling of, I'm sure you remember Cheers. It's that place where everybody knows your name and they're always glad you came, I like to say. But also you get access to all of my workshops, which is really wonderful. You have that self-study ability to watch and to learn at your own pace and on your own schedule. So you'll hear all about that as we go through the process. I want to really thank my dear friend and our diamond sponsor, Dawn from Twice Shared Sheep. And she's back again for another year. Our brands grew up together and have evolved so much over the last, I don't even know how many, 10 years that we have been, maybe it's a little less than that, but we've known each other for a long time. It's always a joy when we have the opportunity to collaborate together to create wonderful experiences for you. And so I'm so thrilled. She'll be here sharing some of her new tools and all of that wonderful stuff. We have a new sponsor this year. Her name is Michelle from Kettle and Hearth Fibers. She has some of the most beautiful hand-dyed yarn colorways. She has two fantastic options for subscription boxes. So if you love getting surprise yarn in the mail, you'll love hearing from her and she'll talk about those options with you all. And another returning sponsor this year is my friend Alexis. We only live about 30 minutes apart, but we haven't had the opportunity to meet in person, but we have formed such a connection, a special bond. And she's just a wonderfully supportive person, a wonderful human being. She loves to support other fiber artists, small businesses, and all of those things. And I know that she cannot wait to tell you all about her invention of knitting needles that are good for the hand. So if you struggle with pain when you're knitting, you're definitely going to want to check her out. She's brought in some new beautiful things this year since our last summit, and I know that she can't wait to share those all with you. So the next thing I want to talk about is something called the Happy Knitters Toolkit. Now, if you joined the summit last year, you may know this as the VIP All Access Pass, but I thought it needed a fun name this year. So we landed on Happy Knitters Toolkit. So you get the VIP treatment. Once you grab your free ticket, you will be brought to a page where you can read all about it and everything that's included. And it's an opportunity to upgrade at the lowest price that you will see for it. It's an exclusive pass. It gives you ongoing and unlimited access to watch all of the presentations and an incredible bundle, an incredible bundle of bonuses worth over $425. That bundle includes knitting classes, pattern bundles, ebooks, guides, Zoom stitch sessions, pre-made notes with light bulb moments. So you have something easy to refer to and so much more. And for a limited time, right after you sign up for your free ticket, you'll have the opportunity to save $30. Grab that for just $67. It's really the best deal that there is. After the summit, it's going to jump in price to $97 after everyone has had the opportunity to experience how much value is shared within the summit and also to learn about how amazing all of those bonuses are. So I wanted to mention that so you know to grab that right when you sign up. You'll have that opportunity to get that best price. And I don't want you to miss out on that chance to score that $30 off. Like I mentioned a little bit before, after that, the next thing that you'll see is the opportunity and option to claim 30 days free in the Stitch Society for our for new members. After you upgrade it to the VIP Happy Knitters Toolkit, you'll also see this will be presented to you as an offer, and it's my exclusive knitting community. We dive much deeper into skills. The presentations for the summit are shorter. They're more in the 20-minute range, and you'll have access to workshops that range from say 90 minutes all the way through. There was a brioche workshop I did we did that over 7 weeks. And so there's tons of content. If you joined me for the Tiny Treasures Challenge, then you will also have, you've experienced kind of my teaching style, and you'll get access also to the top-down version of the mini stocking that we did, and brioche and lace and cables and more fixing of your own knitting mistakes. During the summit, we're going to play something called Summit Bingo. And it's a way for me to add even more fun to the summit, to keep you engaged, to keep you going, to keep you motivated to get through watching all of the presentations, to pick ones that really do help you, meet you where you are in your knitting journey. So you'll download the bingo card after you sign up. It's linked right on the top, and it'll also come in an email to you. You can fill it out on your phone or iPad, something with a touch screen, or you can print it out and circle. You can also fill it out on a computer. It has boxes where you can click to check them off, and just take a picture of that and share that. What I do want to make sure I mention, though, is when you are sharing your bingo card, please make sure to share them in the daily bingo post. That will make our Facebook group feed much cleaner. That's in the Knit Happy Summit group, not the Double the Stitches group. It will make it much easier for you to find things. You won't have to scroll past through tons and tons of posts about bingo cards. You'll just go right to the bingo post and you'll add your picture there. And then when you're searching for what time is this, or how do I find that, you'll be able to get that information much easier. It'll make a better experience for everyone. And it will simplify my life. And Janessa, who is helping me out with all things Double the Stitches. So you'll get an opportunity to meet her. She's also one of our speakers. All right, so that is pretty much what I had prepared for you all. And I wanted to give you an opportunity. Just here again on the screen is that link. It's knithappysummit.com. I made that nice and easy and simple for you all. And so I invite you, go ahead, head over to that website, click on, fill in the form to sign up. It's just your first name and your email address to get your free ticket. So no personal information there. And then you'll have the opportunity to upgrade your ticket and also to claim the free 30 days in the membership. So that's all there for you. Once you sign up, you'll have 30 minutes to grab that lowest price once you sign up. So if you think you want the upgrade, do it when it's quiet so you can read through everything and make sure that it aligns with something that you want to make that investment in. And Stacey says, I highly recommend upgrading to VIP. And let me just scroll through. Of course, because I'm live on Facebook, it's not showing me all the comments there. Let's see if I can see them another way. Maybe on the screen. see if anyone has any questions. And lots of friends. Deborah says lost video. I hope you were able to get back to the video, Deborah James. Helen says, I love the summit last year, already registered for 2025. And Susan says, this will be my third summit. I think you joined me for, was it Ashley's summit or Hortense's summit? I've been a speaker in a few summits. And Susan said, if we already signed up, how do we upgrade now? Send me an email, Susan, and I'll get you all sorted out on that. Another Susan says, unfortunately, I will be on a Disney cruise. Reach out, and if you do the upgrade, you'll have ongoing access, unlimited access to the presentations, so you can watch them anytime. You don't have to be there during the event. You'll have an online classroom after the summit has ended with all of the presentations and any live content that is recorded, and you can watch it all there. Erin is here. Erin is one of our speakers and also one of my friends. And she is excited to be there. She is a speaker. She is going to be presenting about do-it-yourself drop spindle. So learning how to spin your own yarn. And she is just a wealth of knowledge. If spinning your own yarn is something that you want to, as she says, dive down the rabbit hole of fiber arts. If you so if you want, she's someone to follow. Definitely. Jackie says, do we have to sign up for the summit if we are Stitch Society members already? No, I will send you everything that you need. If you are already currently a member of the Stitch Society, this is included. This was also something included for those of you who signed up for my Knit Your Year program, Knit Your Year 2025. This was one of the bonuses that I had offered, was the VIP pass for the summit. Let me see, check on YouTube. Let's see what comments we have here. Fiber Arts, so I couldn't figure out how to watch this from clicking on the links in the email. I went to YouTube and found you. I'm so glad that you did. And Helen says, I loved the summit. Jennifer says, sounds good. Let's see if I am missing any other comments here. All right. I think that is it. Jackie says, loved Erin from the last summit. Wonderful. Chris says, I'm excited to learn more about spinning. I really did, as I planned the summit and planned what speakers I was going to invite to join me, I really did try my best to make sure that there was something for everyone. So everything from learning how to substitute yarn for a pattern, learning how to estimate your yarn so you don't run out, sort of those, more introductory types of things, beginner, brioche, and learning how to knit cables without a cable needle. There's too many for me to mention. There's over 25 presentations that will be part of the summit. I'm teaching a little bit about getting into lace knitting. And Chris is a beautiful award-winning county fair winning. I don't know if she won state. Let me know if you won the state fair too, Chris. It's possible. Her knitting is absolutely gorgeous. And so I had other knitters, I had the beginners and those intermediate knitters, but also the more advanced knitters in mind, and wanted to give you that opportunity to find something to meet you wherever you are in your skill set as a knitter. So all different. We also have someone, my friend Carol is joining us, and she is going to teach us how to dye yarn in canning jars in your own kitchen. Chris says, no, I haven't entered the state yet. Well, now you have a goal for next year, Chris. Yeah, so kind of a little bit of everything. A lot of summits are very, very specific and niche in the topics that they cover. And my audience is so broad. There are so many of you with different skill sets, and I kind of wanted to make it so that it was something that everyone could enjoy. So that was my goal, to just make you more happier knitter by becoming more confident by learning those tips and tricks, saving yourself that time, that frustration, saving yourself from spending hours scrolling through YouTube trying to find someone whose videos that you understand, who demonstrates in a clear way. I'm trying to cut out all of that frustration for you all. So, all right. Does anyone else have any other questions for me? And if not, Helen says, I got the Happy Knitters Toolkit. It's great. Do it. Seriously great. Thank you, Helen. That means so much. It really does. Um, and Deborah says, I can't wait to see the yarn spinning, yarn dyeing as well. Fiber arts, as Erin says, it really is a rabbit hole. You really, you start out, I want to make a blanket for, for myself or for someone. And then you find yourself in a room filled with yarn. And you need projects and you need to learn those skills. I want you to be able to tackle those projects that you have been dreaming of. That's what's in my heart, is to help you make progress towards your knitting goals, your dream project. So I hope that that you'll join me for the summit and take a look at that VIP pass. It really is worth so much more than the price tag. There is a lower option where you just only get access to the presentations, but not the speaker bonuses. So if if you're not really interested in the bonuses, but I think they're really worth it. But you just want that ongoing access to the presentations, you have that as an option too. Again, looking to make this as affordable and attainable as I can for everyone. So thank you again for everyone who spent a little bit of your Tuesday night with me, and especially to our speakers for raising their hand, saying yes, saying, all right, Jess, I know it's a crazy idea, but let's do this thing. And so I can't wait for you to meet all of them and to get to know you all better during the summit. So have a great evening, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. If you have more questions as you watch the video, add them in the comments on Facebook or YouTube, and I will come back and check them. You can also email me any summit-related questions. Send them to knithappysummit@gmail.com. All right, friends, have a wonderful evening. I'll talk to you soon.